Sukuma Bin Ongaro, born Wilson Omutere Ongaro, also referred to in some sources as Wilson Onzere Ongaro, is a legendary Kenyan benga musician from the Luhya community, particularly associated with the Kisa, Dalet and people of Kakamega County in Western Kenya. He is one of the pioneering and most enduring figures in Luhya benga, sometimes called the Omutibo beat, a vibrant Kenyan popular music genre that blends traditional rhythm, guitar-driven melodies, social commentary, humor, and danceable beats. His career spanned over 6 decades from the early 90s to the present as of 2026, making him a living icon whose music still echoes in matatus, market, home, and gathering across Western Kenya and beyond. Early life, hardship, and humble roots. That is from 1946, earlier 1960s. Wilson Omutere Ongaro was born in 1946 in the rural village of Obukambuli, also spelled Embukambili, in the Mulwanda area of Kisa Central, now often linked to Quisero sub-county in Kakamega County. He was the fourth born in the family of 8 children, 5 brothers and 3 sisters. His father, Ongaro Omondi, died when Wilson was very young. He later recalled seeing mamas at home but being too young to fully grasp the loss. His mother, Jessica Kubondo, became the sole breadwinner. She supported the family by brewing and selling busa, a traditional fermented alcohol drink. The family faced severe poverty. School fees were unaffordable, so Wilson's older siblings dropped out, and he never reached formal education. Instead, he spent his days helping his mother brew busa and herding the family's cattle in nearby field. He picked up Kiswahili and a bit of English informally through friends and conversations. Despite the hardship, young Wilson found inspiring in the family radio, particularly the music of Kenyan artists David Amunga and Isaiah Mwinamu. Music became his escape and passion, the spark of music, self-touched guitar, and determination. At around 13, circa 1958, Wilson music journey began in earliest. He crafted his first guitar using wires from a household sieve used for sieving flour from dried cassava ground on a stone. He took the sieve to the grazing field, dismantled it, and fashioned a crude 6-string instrument. It sounded terrible, but neighbors gathered to listen anyway. His mother caned him for destroying the family sieve, yet this did not deter him. He made several more guitars, with each iterating improving. When a proper guitar proved too expensive, the earliest shop was 50 kilometers away in Kakamega town. His mother eventually sold one of the family cows, received as dowry from an elder sister's marriage, to buy him a real instrument. Wow. This act of sacrifice marked a turning point. Wilson's distinctive playing style involved pushing hard on the solo guitar, which earned him the nickname Sukuma, a Swahili for push. The full stage name, Sukuma Bin Ongaro, Sukuma son of Ongaro, was born from the energetic driving guitar technique and his heritage. Breakthrough in 1962. from railway station to recording studio. In 1962, at around age 16, Wilson decided to pursue music professionally. He asked his mother for fare to Nairobi to meet his idol and record songs. Re- Reluctantly, she proved the money. He walked from Ebukambuli to Yala railway station, board a train, passing an informal age eligibility test by raising his right hand over his head to touch his left ear, and arrived in Nairobi the next morning. With no money or connection, he slept at the railway station for about 2 weeks, entertaining the guards to befriend them and secure a place to stay. Eventually, a neighbor helped introduce him to David Amunga. Amunga lived Wilson original songs and produced his first recordings. Ongare alikufa, a tribute to his late father. Leonida Angio about a woman he had dated from Butere. He paid just shillings 50 for the session, but Amunga retained the copyrights. The songs gained popularity on airwaves, and Amunga reportedly blocked other producers from working with the young talent. Wilson later reflected that he didn't know he was working to make someone rich. This experience taught him hard lessons about the music business, but launched his career. Rise, producers, and hit-making careers. That is in 1960s to 2000s. Wilson talent quickly attracted attention. Over the years, he worked with a series of producers and studios, negotiating better deals as his popularity grew. Charles Apondi at Songalo Studios, Ugunja, Siaya County, 300 shillings per song. Asian producers Chandarana, 600 shillings per song. Kundi, 1,000 shillings per song. Olwoch Kanindo, 2,000 shillings per song. Later collaborated included Wycliffe Nyamwata and others. He became a master of Luyas Benga, a guitar-centric style popular in Western Kenya that incorporates local rhythm, storytelling, and dance elements. His band was known as Suku Jazz, a Sukuma Jazz Band. He composed, sang, and played multiple instruments, excelling especially on solo guitar. His discography includes hundreds of songs. He has claimed to record at least a dozen per year at his peak. Standout hits include Kila Siku Suku, Kila Siku Suku, one of his most evergreen tracks, often translated or referenced with theme of daily struggle. Another one is Wacha Waseme, kazi ya msumeno imenishinda. Oluchendo lwa mlo. Amajini Keshirandu, jirani kuno, Malaba boda, Nerea utaolewa lini, and Ndatsia Mombasa. Many songs offered social commentary on love, labor, migration, poverty, injustice, and everyday life, often laced with humor and local Kisa dialect references. He even recorded a song praising Jomo Kenyatta as a freedom fighter and statesman. His music became a staple in Western Kenya, played widely on radio and at social events. Peak fame, lifestyle, and challenges. At high height, Sukuma Bin Ongaro lived a high-profile life. He reportedly earned significant sums from professionals. One account mentioned up to 150,000 shillings per night at peak, though much of it was spent quietly. He has spoken openly about having over 50 wives or romantic partners across his life, though only two remained long-term: Beatrice Ayoyi, with whom he had several children, and Rose Katenje, 5 children. He has reflected on how fame and excuse strained family relationships. Challenges were constant: exploitive producers who took copyrights and royalties, widespread music piracy, fake friends who squirreled earning, and lack of royalties from body like the Music Copyright Society of Kenya (MCSK). He never built a large musical empire despite his successful later in life. Floods from the River Yala destroyed his home. Grateful former schoolmates and the community raised about 1.5 million Kenyan shillings to build him a modern house. Spiritual transformation and gospel phase 2010 present. In 2010, Wilson underwent a profound personal change, and he and his two wives got saved, become born again Christians. He changed his name to Willie Sukuma Bin Yesu or Sukuma Bin Yesu and shifted focus to gospel music. He stopped drinking and now performs primarily on invitation. Gospel releases include tracks like Ongaro Amepata Yesu, Mapasta, and Sikujui Nitaokoka. He handed over leadership of the brand to his firstborn son, Charles Ongaro, known as Ongaro Jr., who played solo guitar and leads to Ongaro Junior Band or Suku Band. His youngest son, Lucas Amokobe, served as a dancer in the group. This ensured the musical legacy continues with the family legacy and current status. As of 2025 to 2026, Sukuma Bin Ongaro, around 79 to 80 years old, remain as a respected elder statesman of Kenyan music. He is still described as strong and occasionally performs or appears at events, including political functions. His timeless Omutibo beat and catalog of over 100 songs continue to resonate, including younger artists and perceiving Luya cultural expression through music. He stands as a self-made success story from a poor unschooled village boy who built his first guitar from scrap to a thousand's name who had entertained generations. His journey embodies resilience, raw talent, the ups and downs of Kenyan music industry, and personal reinvention.